So we'll go into comedy in a bit, but let's take you back to your childhood, Dan.
Brilliant. I'm not scared at all.
That's right. So you grew up in Wembley, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That is correct. Yes,
Amazing.
I did indeed, man.
So it's kind of weird. Like all three of us actually kind of grew up very, very close to each other, but didn't run into each other.
Oh wow! Oh, I didn't know you were from that part of the world as well, man.
Child Hill, Cricklewood.
Oh wow! Okay, not too far.
Yeah. So how was it growing up in Wembley for you?
It was. Do you know what? It was a nice time. I can't complain because it's so my parents, they used to live with my grandfather who lived in Sudbury, and then they got their own place in Wembley, and my dad's sister used to live there as well. So there's a kind of little community of us, and by community, of course, I mean family. I don't know why I chose community first. Yeah, and we just kind of we were all just in that area when my grandfather settled there, and it was a very familiar type of place. I think a lot of sort of first, second generation immigrants chose to go there just because, you know, that is where the community was. See, I knew community was going to come back.
Yeah.
It was a lovely time, man. You know, it was a kind of neighborhood where, you know, it wasn't the most affluent neighborhood, but you could still go out, you could still play with the other kids.
There's a real community spirit there, wasn't there?
Definitely, yeah. And so it definitely formed a big part of who I am.
How would you, like, when you were growing up, did you ever imagine Wembley would become the Wembley it is today?
Oh wow, no. Well, no, you I wasn't so into town planning those days. So as much as I am now. No, do you know what? It's been so sick to see how far Wembley's got. I mean, the outlet is mad. Like, have you?
Of course, I'm there.
I feel like people will travel from far and wide to go there. I think they do that for every outlet. I'm so glad Wembley has one.
Dude, it's like it is a tourist trap at the moment.
Yeah, yeah, it totally is. It's got a sick Cineworld as well.
Trust me. I could go on for that, but I'm not going to. Yeah. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But no, like how would you? I'm trying to think about what to say. But
yeah,
how would you describe Wembley now compared to how it was? Or was it a place that you'd still want to live? Is it the same type of communities there, or has it changed a bit?
It's hard to say, just because I don't really go to Wembley so much anymore, other than for the outlet. So if we're talking about that area, yeah, I'm too upper class now. No, absolutely not. No, we just when I was going into sixth form, my family and I moved a bit further out to Harrow, and I've since moved to Ealing. So, you know, I just want to experience more of the world.
Yeah.
But, you know, stray afar, but not too far.
That's fine.
Within a few miles of where I once was. No, Wembley now is a brilliant place. I don't know. I don't know if I see myself living there longer term, just because I feel like the area we live in right now is really perfect for us. But it's hard not to be proud in a weird way of its developments, because, you know, you grow up in a place like that and you think, you know, you love it, but, you know, as you become more aware of how the world works, you're like, okay, this place could do with benefit of, like, I don't know, in government investment and that sort of thing, and it's happened, and it's great.